up. So, you're in my vlog now. Just know this is going on YouTube. It's happening. And you got fix your hair, fix the beard.
Then they go Essence.
And Essence is in the vlog now.
Everybody, damn.
Brock, no, we're deleting you out of the vlog. You can't be. I can't have you.
Hey man, we'll be up on YouTube.
Check this out on YouTube. Do you have a YouTube channel? You have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, well, I did.
You did. Oh, I used to be a YouTuber. No longer a YouTuber. Shout out to Brock. Shout out to Brock. JB. Anyway, this is Adrian. He is. Hey, you gotta get the sun, bro. We can't see you.
Hey, catch me on Instagram.
On Instagram.
I am myself.
I am myself. Y'all look him up. You best youth pastor that we have.
Nah, trip.
Nah, chill out. I got 3 kids. That's all I need. Anyways, dab on it. What are we doing today? What are we doing?
Kids.
I know, right?
Hey, listen, y'all need to come to Elevate. Today we have a Suicide Kickball, but you gonna miss that.
We're gonna miss it, but on the next one, you need to come.
Yeah.
I do something fun
Red,
all the
white,
time.
and blue comes up next Sunday.
Red, white, and blue next Sunday. Boom, Berg.
Baby.
No dab, baby. Kickball is about to happen, and you see, got on my gear. Oh, big head. Boom. Let's do it. I'm ready for the win. One out. Oh, he's out. That's out. That is out, baby. That is out. In the face! In the... That's it.
I forgot my clothes.
Dude, your beard is sick right now. Out! That's 3! That's it. That's it. Alright, so here we have a game of all the unathletic people. Pair shirts, playing basketball. Oh, look at them skills right there. The pullback. Oh my God! And I got that on video? Okay, so we are done for the day, and Sunday night, getting ready for the next week. Vacation week this time. Tried to do that last week. That wasn't going. Anyways, so we were sitting here, we were talking about what all we learned today, and obviously we went over Sunday, had our Jesus time, and so I was talking about how I had watched something on Facebook, and this guy had left a comment. And it said, I don't know what it said. Oh, it said, why is it we always question our faith instead of the facts that we're given to back our faith? So, we talked about that for a little bit here. And Pastor Sawyer had said something last week that he doesn't like to preach on how-tos. Because it's not his job to tell you dangerous things are happening over here. Anyways, he said it's not his responsibility to, give you a how-to and tell you how to do something. It's up to you to have the experience, up to you to figure it out on your own. Then I saw that comment of, why are we questioning our faith when we should be questioning the facts that we're given? Then, my hot wife hit me with a verse. Go ahead, baby. This is my best reference you'll ever find right here. Best reference.
I was just telling them that there's a verse in Proverbs that talks about how it's the glory of kings to search out a matter. And I've always taken that as you hear something, you don't just run with it, you take it home, you chew on it, and you set it, you compare it to the Word, and if it sets itself up against the Word, then it's not biblical, obviously, and it's not good. But if it aligns with the Word, then you're good. Like, you take that home and you use the Bible as your standard, and that's your foundation. That's where you go from. And so I was just telling him how, like, yeah, like, because he was talking about this guy was actually arguing against Christianity, and he was just saying, like, what a good point he made. Mommy. And I just said, you know, like, well, there is a verse in the Bible that says, like, God encourages us to search out things and to ask questions, and He's not intimidated by those questions. He's not intimidated by what we want to know more about or whatever. Like, God conceals some matters for His glory and, like, to later reveal them for His glory. Kind of like there's some secrets we'll never know until we're in heaven or until the end of the world. Those kinds of things, like, we just won't know until then. And so He doesn't keep those things from us to be mean or to discipline us or anything like that. It's just that sometimes, like, that's just the only way. I don't know. What am I trying to say? Like, I don't know. But my point is that, like, the Bible does encourage us to search out things and not to just go off whatever we hear. Because if that's the case, then we're shifting sand. We could hear one thing and go with it one day, and then the next day hear it and go with it. You just, I mean, you don't have a sure foundation. So,
in other words, for those of y'all who don't understand, stop going to church and taking the word from the pastor verbatim. Do your own research. Know your word yourself, and not from another man or woman that may be preaching. Don't want to offend anybody. Adios.